Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Inside to Legends. Today is Friday, January 9th, 2026, and today we're going to be talking about this shocking poll out of Montana's first congressional district. Yes, I heard that right. Montana. That is Democrats up by 4 points in Montana's first district. In Montana has two districts. They have Montana's first and Montana's second. We're not even going to talk about Montana's second. It is an R plus 30 district. It's going to stay that way. It was R plus 35 in 2022. It's going to stay that way. So we're only going to focus on Montana's first district. This is a district that voted for Ryan Zink, the Republican, by a little bit under 8 points in 2024 and voted for Trump by 11 points in 2024. In this poll, the only poll we have out of this district, out of Montana, ahead of the 2026 midterms, has Democrat Ryan Busse up by 4 points against Ryan Zink, once again, the incumbent congressional representative from Montana's first district. And this is a district that is a possible flip for the Democrats. In 2024, like I said, it was R plus 8. In 2022, it was only R plus 3. Before that, it was an at-large district. It was R plus 13. So we only have 2022 and 2024 to go off of for this district. But it's showing in reach for the Democratic Party. That is, if we're going by Donald Trump's margin, that is a 15-point swing to the left of 2024. Going by the actual Republicans' margin, that's a 12-point shift to the left. And that is showing that these deep red districts, maybe not deep red, but these districts that lean Republican, that are R plus 8, there's so many of them. Say, take Arizona 2nd, it's R plus 9, or I don't know, California's 13th, R plus 11. These are districts that are, yes, pretty safe, solidly Republican, but are open for Democrats in 2026 because of the national environment that they're facing, because of the current Trump administration that's unpopular. It is, based on polls, based on elections, special elections, everything. The Trump administration is unpopular, and that's going to correlate to Democrats in Montana and nationwide alike. So even if Democrats do not win this district, I can guarantee you it's going to narrow up in 2026. And you might say, this is a dim pollster, and this poll is actually from last November. Yes, it was from last November, but it was only released yesterday on January 8th. I don't know why that is, but it's the only poll info we have out of the state of Montana, out of Montana's first district, out of the 2026 midterms, and it's the best we got. Yes, it's a dim pollster, but just because of a pollster's alignment doesn't mean they're going to get polling off by 15 points. I do not believe that Ryan Busse is going to win by 4 points. Do I believe he's even going to win? I don't know. I think it'll be narrow, but I don't think he'll narrowly lose this race. Narrowly. But if it's even a topic to talk about that R plus 8 districts are going to flip to Democrats, look at R plus 5 districts, R plus 2 districts, R plus 3 districts. There's so many of them. And only 3 of them, 3 districts, have to flip from Republicans to Democrats in 2024 and 2026 for Democrats to win the House majority. 3 districts need to flip. That is it. And Democrats win. And if we're talking about R plus 8 districts flipping, that's a path to the majority that Democrats don't even have to bat an eye to. Okay, we can swing. We can see what would happen if we edited the margin. We can say we shift everything by a singular point, by 1 point to the left of 2024. Democrats gain one. The House of Representatives is decided by 1 seat. If Democrats shifted to the left by 1 more point, Democrats get the majority of 7 seats. And this is with Republicans still winning the national popular vote. And we already know districts like Nebraska's too, this is a certain flip, like 100% flip to the Democratic Party, because this is Don Bacon is a popular Republican. He is retiring, and Nebraska 2nd is a Democratic district. This is made up of Omaha. It's a certain flip for the Democrats. Other districts such as we can look. This district in Iowa was R plus 0.19. That is almost a guaranteed flip to the Democrats because this Some Republicans going to seek re-election in 2026, and I can guarantee you that Democrats are going to do 0.19% better in 2026 than they did in 2024. That's like a given. Democrats are going to flip the House. And if we're talking about elections that are R+8, let me show you what would happen if we shifted those to the left. Shift all by Democrats. So we shift the national environment by 8 points. Democrats have a 37-seat majority in the House. These districts, like in Montana, are flipping to the Democrats. Colorado, these districts that are used to be safely red are flipping to the Democrats. And so much more. These districts that were once solid for the Republican Party, based on polls and elections, and so much in the environment as a whole in 2026 is going to flip all these districts that shouldn't even be on the table to the Democratic Party. Iowa is most likely going to have a 50-50 delegation in the House of Representatives. Colorado is going to have more Democrats than Republicans, even though it's a blue state that has a split delegation right now. Same goes for, states. So many states are going to flip to the Democratic Party because of these polls and because of the national environment of 2026, and even Montana is on the table in 2026. Okay, that's enough of my talking. That's enough of my analysis, my yap. If you enjoyed this video, I deeply encourage you to like it, to subscribe to my channel. I try to upload daily to cover all the newest election news. And yeah, hope you have a great day.